The sun was setting, casting a soft amber glow over the fields of Sandalford Warren. The breeze was cool, but it carried with it a scent of coming change, a whisper of something stirring beneath the surface of the earth and the hearts of those who lived upon it. Fiver sat quietly near a tuft of burdock, his small nose twitching with unease. His fur, paler than the others, bristled in the wind, though no one else seemed to notice. His brother, Hazel, approached, concern softening his usually confident expression. "Fiver," Hazel said gently, nudging him with his nose. "What's the matter?" Fiver turned his wide, frightened eyes toward his brother. His voice trembled as he spoke. "Hazel, something terrible is coming. I can feel it in my bones. We have to leave. We have to leave soon, or we'll all die." Hazel stiffened. He had learned over the seasons to trust Fiver's strange instincts, though the others often scoffed at him. He leaned closer, his voice low. "Are you sure?" he asked. "Are you absolutely certain?" Fiver shuddered. "It's the field. It's soaked with blood, Hazel. Please, please, you have to believe me." Hazel took a deep breath, the weight of responsibility already settling on his shoulders. He nodded, firm. "Then we'll go, tonight." The warren was alive with evening chatter. Bigwig, a large and powerful rabbit with a thick tuft of fur atop his head, caught sight of Hazel and Fiver whispering urgently. Curious and a little suspicious, he bounded over. "What's all this?" Bigwig asked, his tone brisk but not unkind. Hazel straightened. "Bigwig, we're leaving. Fiver says danger is coming. I believe him." Bigwig snorted. "Danger? We live under the Owsler's protection. The chief rabbit himself would know if something was wrong." But Hazel stood firm. "The chief won't listen. We have to save ourselves." Bigwig studied him for a long moment, his nose twitching thoughtfully. Then unexpectedly he said, "I'm in." Fiver blinked in surprise. Hazel's heart lifted. If Bigwig came, others might follow. That night, under the cold silver light of the moon, a small band gathered at the edge of the warren. Blackberry, clever and quick-witted, Dandelion, the swiftest runner, Pipkin, small and timid, but with a heart that beat fiercely for his friends, and Hawkbit, Acorn, and Speedwell, their loyalty outweighing their doubts. Hazel looked at each one in turn, his chest swelling with a mix of pride and fear. "Thank you," he said simply. "Let's go." They slipped into the shadows, leaving behind the only home they had ever known. The first days were hard. The rabbits, unused to traveling, tired quickly. Brambles and nettles tore at their fur. Strange scents filled the air. Foxes, stoats, badgers. Pipkin struggled to keep up, limping from a cut on his paw. "Don't leave me behind," Pipkin whimpered, his small body shaking. "We won't," Hazel said firmly, moving to his side. "I'll carry you if I have to." Bigwig, gruff but kind underneath, muttered, "I'll carry him, you just lead the way." He hoisted Pipkin gently onto his back. Fiver lagged behind, his head down. Every step seemed to deepen the dread pooling in his belly. Hazel noticed. "What is it?" he asked softly. "Something still isn't right," Fiver murmured. "I think the worst is yet to come." One evening, after a long, weary trek through the woods, they stumbled upon a strange warren, larger than any they had seen, filled with fat, sleek rabbits who welcomed them with open paws. "Stay with us," said Cowslip the leader. "There is plenty of food. No Ellil dare come near. Life is good here." At first Hazel and his group hesitated, but the smell of clover and fresh carrots was too much to resist. They stayed for a night. That night, Dandelion told a story to the newcomers, a legend of El Herrera, the trickster prince of rabbits. Laughter filled the cavernous burrow, but Fiver sat apart, silent, tense. "Later," he whispered to Hazel, his voice low and urgent, "we have to leave, now." Hazel frowned. "Why? They've been nothing but kind to us." Fiver's eyes gleamed in the dim light. This warren smells of fear, of death. The food, it's too easy. Something is wrong. They're hiding something. The truth came out with a shock. The rabbits here lived in fear of a farmer's snares. The food was a trap, bounty given to those destined to die. Hazel gathered his rabbits at once. We leave, immediately. Cowslip's smile faded into a mask of cold indifference. You'll never find your way in the dark, he said. We'll find it, Hazel growled, and with one final fearful glance they fled. Their journey continued, more cautious now, more desperate. They crossed rivers, evaded predators, survived storms that lashed at their bodies and chilled their blood. One afternoon, as the sun dipped low, Hazel caught sight of a hill in the distance, tall, strong, crowned with grass that rippled like a sea. There, he said, his voice full of wonder. That's where we'll make our home. Watership down. The climb was brutal. The rabbit's muscles ached, and more than once Pipkin collapsed, sobbing. But Hazel urged them on, every fiber of his being alight with determination. We're almost there, he panted. Just a little farther. Finally, they reached the summit. The view stretched wide in every direction, golden fields, dark woods, a silver river winding like a ribbon. For the first time in what felt like forever, hope swelled in their hearts. They had made it. They were home. But the struggle was far from over. Hazel realized a harsh truth. Their new home had no does. Without females, there could be no future for their warren. We need to find others, Hazel said grimly. And so began a new mission, to seek out and bring back does, or watch their new home wither and die.